Inside the Skywalker International Sports Complex in downtown Decatur, the sounds of dribbling basketballs, shooting hoops, and the occasional slam dunk can be heard. But in one corner of the former Armory building, slams are a regular occurrence. The NBS Pro Wrestling Training Center started offering grappling sessions 3 days a week for aspiring pro wrestlers over the past few months. Before the squared circle was set up, Skywalkers had been looking for a ring for their new boxing program. Chris Lee explains how that came together.
I had seen an article in there about a boxing program in Decatur from an older gentleman that's been boxing for 30, 40 years, and he had just started a boxing program. His wife ended up stopping by my restaurant, and I kind of sent the message through her. And then the next day he called me and wanted to know what kind of ring I had and if we could sit down and talk. And I ended up telling him the spiel about the ring and how I think it could be used for boxing ring if we did this, and did a couple different modifications to the ring. And then we could also train wrestlers, or not I, but somebody could train wrestlers in it. And we went up and talked to him. He wanted to see the ring. Jarin, Guy Smith, who was the one that I actually wanted to do the training because of his background of training with Harley Race and how many years he's been training. That he had a ring along with Rip Mystic. The guys at the Skywalker loved it. The wrestlers or the boxers got into it and got up there and did some sparring, and the rest is history.
Leading the training at the NBS is Jarin Maccaffery, who has competed in the ring for 10 years. He spent 3 years training at New Midwest before lending assistance with workouts in the ring. Maccaffery himself enrolled at the Harley Race Wrestling Academy in Eldon, Missouri for 6 months and participated in a number of clinics to gain a lot of the wrestling knowledge that he believes others are missing out on.
Teaching people to be a performer, a better performer all over, comes from a lot of things in my book. First of all, conditioning. A lot of guys around here don't have conditioning, and their performance starts to suffer, when they're in a match and they start to get tired. So it's important to learn conditioning, and we work a lot on conditioning here. There's a muscle memory factor. Just to, you can celebrate a move, you can show a move, and it's so much easier to do that stuff if you hit the move crisp and, you've got the timing down and you've practiced it. It's just the more time you spend in the ring, the more comfortable you are, and the more comfortable you are, the better your performance is going to be, because it becomes natural. And the best performers are the ones that don't look like they're performing. It's just natural. So the more you're training, the more the more comfortable, the more natural everything becomes, the better performer you're going to be. And it's a great opportunity to, anybody who wants to get in the business to come and learn for the first time. Anybody who has been in the business, anybody who's been wrestling, it's a training facility where they can come and keep their stuff sharp. I like to keep my stuff sharp. I was really, part of the reason I was so gung-ho to get into this was so that I could train and keep my stuff, sharp and stay in shape and just stay in ring shape, because there's no training like ring shape training.
It's just an amazing opportunity to give back to not only a community of wrestlers that appreciate you and want to make themselves better and want to take advantage of these types of situations, but it also gives us an opportunity to give back to a sport that we have watched our entire lives and has really made us who we are as adults, going through that good versus evil, and growing up with all those outrageous cartoon characters. It gives us an opportunity now to help these guys develop their dreams and develop their skills, and that's what it's about. It's not about us. The nosebleed seats don't even really do anything. I go up there every once in a while just to make sure everybody's in line and nobody's outrageous, and I'm not getting any bad report cards on wrestlers acting like idiots or somebody's going over the top. It's about these guys who want to make themselves better and want to take it to the next level. Whether it's just the next level here in Central Illinois, or it's the next level moving on somewhere to another area to get better. always check out other ponds. Don't be a big fish in a little pond, you know. But always work at trying to be that big fish all the time. That's what it's about.
And the hours of the NBS Training Center are Tuesdays and Thursdays from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. and Saturdays 9 a.m. to noon. For more information, send an email to thenosebleedseats@yahoo.com or call 217-412-1677.